Would there ever be a time or place where you wouldn't want to have a G-Shock on your wrist? I mean, I'm biased. I have a million of these things and I love each and every one of them, but I'm gonna stop wearing them, at least until summer ends. It is 8:07 p.m. Let's get down to business. That's right, guys, a late episode. I'm here chilling with my Neo Tokyo DW6900 module. I absolutely love this watch, like 99 bucks. Amazing. And this was actually gifted to me by a viewer, so it makes it even more specialer. Even more specialer. One of my earliest episodes on this channel was a list-based episode, and I think I titled it Everything I Wish I Knew Before Buying a G-Shock, or something like that, okay? And it was pretty much my take on what, you know, a G-Shock wearer should consider, or things that I've learned while wearing a G-Shock, and things that I guess wish I knew before I bought a G-Shock. And the dum-dums in the comment section, you can read it, like right now. Go to the comment section of that episode. You'll see a slew of people being like, F you don't know what you're talking about, G-Shocks rule. And I'm there being like, yeah, I agree. But for some reason, people think I'm being super negative about these watches that I absolutely love, and I get the most hate because of one point I made in that episode, and it pertains to heat rashes.
You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. You ain't never worked a day in your goddamn life.
These resin straps are prone to giving certain people heat rashes, and those certain people include me.
Wow! Congratulations!
And I'm not embarrassed of that. People like the Invicta wearing crossover G-Shock lovers who think it's like really like a badge of honor to not get heat rashes. They're like, oh, look at this sissy boy. This sissy boy gets heat rashes. What a sissy. As if I can control that. Like, I can't control it. It's just how my skin is. I have sensitive skin. But it's true, silicone diving straps, these resin straps, when it gets hot out, regardless of how loose I wear the strap, I still get these. Okay, I'm not gonna put my macro lens on for this because it's probably kind of gross, but see these little bumps? They really hurt! No, they just itch, and it's really annoying, and my dumbass made a big mistake today. So I was on a film shoot for a marketing client because yes, the simple consultant, that's me on Instagram. I am still a business consultant, and we still do marketing campaigns and stuff. Anyway, I was on a film shoot. We're in this enormous heat wave here in SoCal, and I wanted to have a G-Shock on my wrist. Now, I broke one of my own rules because when it's sunny and hot, I never wear these, but for some reason, I just wanted to wear it, and bada bing, bada boom, I started feeling the little prickly heat on my wrist, and this is my right wrist. I am left-hand dominant, so I wear the watch on my opposite hand, which is my right arm. I get a whole lot of hate about that as well. And so I took the watch off, and then for some reason, I think in the heat of the moment, pun intended, I decided to put it on my other wrist as if that would change anything, but then look, this wrist got it even worse. So now both my wrists have like this prickly heat, and I know I'm a sissy boy. I'm a no good sissy boy. I was just a soy milk drinking sissy boy. Yup, that's me! Just a no good freaking sissy boy! So why am I making this episode? Well, not just to complain about heat rashes, but like, how can we avoid this? And I'm not saying never wear a G-Shock. In fact, there are a multitude of ways to wear a G-Shock and not deal with these resin straps that don't allow your wrist to breathe. And I have some options right here I'm gonna share with you. First, maybe choose to change the strap of your G-Shock. Like this Mudmaster right here is a perfect example. I have it on a Barton textile strap. This is, I believe, what they refer to, their canvas strap. And I've taken this in very hot climates, and I don't get the same issue because this actually allows my wrist to breathe a little bit easier, and it kind of absorbs any moisture instead of making it just like sit on my skin, and just more comfortable in the heat. Another option is just to choose a different watch, right? Like you don't have to wear a G-Shock. Some of my watches, I choose to put these rally straps on, and these are literally developed to allow your wrist to breathe. Another option is to choose something that is kind of G-Shock adjacent, right? Like this Casio. It's not technically a G-Shock, but it has a ton of functionality, and it comes with a factory nylon strap that doesn't give me those issues. But seriously, my wrists, the worst part about this is we're still in a heat wave, and now that they're inflamed like this, any watch is going to irritate it. So I really should not have put it on this wrist, transferring it, excuse me, from the other wrist. It was just a thoughtless move on my part. But I still love G-Shocks. I still love all these other options. And if you are someone that gets these like silly things, you're not alone. I know in the comment section, there was a whole lot of people making fun of me for having this, but guess what? I can't be the only one. In fact, a few of my friends also have the same issue. So yeah, you don't, I was gonna be like, if you get heat rashes too, leave it in the comment section. You don't need to do that. But just know you're not alone. And if it happens to the time teller, if it's good enough for me, if heat rashes are good enough for me, they're good enough for you. Yeah, you just have some options there. All right, guys, in another episode in the books. Just wanted to come on here and say hello, and I'm gonna be uploading this late, so who knows who's gonna watch this episode, but I'll catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.